afternoon, everybody. This is Brad Johnson with ATC Trailers, and I'm here in Sport Truck in Chandler, Arizona, debuting and going over a walkthrough on our brand new 4020. Today I'm going to kind of tell you the differences between our older model, the new model, and take you through some options that are unique to ATC. So one of the really unique features of an ATC is the fact that we are all aluminum. So we're a six-sided aluminum chassis. So what that means is that we're not screwed together like our competitors. So our floor is not screwed together to our wall, and our wall isn't screwed to our ceiling. Everything is six-sided welded, very much like a roll cage would be. So that's what makes us unique. And under here, everybody else also is covered. They use like a Pink Panther type insulation, and they have to cover it to keep the water out, to keep the moisture out. We use a fiberboard, a 1-inch insulated fiberglass composite flooring. So you do not need to have any kind of insulation in here. It's built into the floor. Therefore, there's no moisture that can build up in here. And we leave it wide open. We do not cover it because we want you to do visual inspection. We want you to come over and look at your joist. A lot of our competition is having problems in this area where they're experiencing cracking. It's very hard to duplicate or even identify there's a problem unless you took the hole underneath the part. With us, it's a visual inspection. You could do a quick check when you hook up, and the way you go. So very unique to ATC. Again, all aluminum. One kind of a trivial point, there's not one piece of wood in the construction of this trailer. So it is 100% composite, aluminum, and zero wood in the construction of this product. So another feature with ATC is we build our own, all of our compartment doors are made in-house. This is a 2-inch insulated. This is all aluminum underneath, aluminum up top. We give you the shocks. It's actually double sealed. There's a seal here and there's a seal up here. And that's all our doors. We don't buy them from anybody. They're in-house, made, custom. In here we're displaying the propane bottles. You'll hear the solid latch. It's a solid latch. We do put a lock on the generator. And again, the generator door, same thing. We also went with the NPS. This is the new generator for this year. It's a 6000. It's got a lot of advantages. It's powered by Yamaha, as you can see. It also has an inverter technology, so it's really good if you're worrying about charging or even operating some of your electronics, your drones, your cameras, TVs. So that's new for this year. It's super good. They call it the Eco because the Eco means it's an adjustable idle. It's very quiet. It's very good on fuel, very fuel efficient because of the adjustable idle feature. Another feature here I want to point out, and a lot of people at the shows, and I get this question, what is this? They think it's a drain, a water drain. And it's actually not. We put a spigot here. It's tied to your water pump, and you can wash off. It has a lot of pressure. You can fully wash off your toys, wash off your trailer, wash off your truck. We do have 200 gallons of fresh water. So we have quite a bit of water for you to play with, and this is just another outlet for you to be able to wash your toys. This is something that we decided to do. We are the first OEM manufacturer to put this as a standard feature on our fifth wheel trailers. And it is a Gen Y Goose to ball. Seems like everybody was going Goose to ball. They don't want that big heavy hitch, especially if it's a short bed. They don't want the slider hitch that weighs 400 pounds. And it's very expensive. So now, if you have a factory brand new truck, most likely you have the puck system already plumbed for it. You drop the ball in and you're good to go. On a short bed truck, Gen Y makes an adapter you put into your puck system that offsets the ball, and literally for $400 or $500 you're ready to go and you're ready to hook up. One thing, I don't want to talk too much about Gen Y, but it is a huge advantage over the pin box that we previously had. One feature about it is it is torsion. So it gives you like a suspension when you're going down the road. You don't get the bucking and all when you're going over bumps, you don't get the harshness. So it is a unique, really cool that we did this from the factory. I know a lot of our dealers were experiencing the fact that they were saying they're stacking up the pin boxes because everybody wants to remove those to go this way. So we listened, we made this standard for this year. Okay, over here we're going to show you the fuel station, and you have 36 gallons on board of a fuel station. Actually, the 4020 and the 4419 has 2 tanks, so you have 2 36-gallon tanks on board. This one has 2 36-gallon. One is dedicated to your fuel station, so if you want to run that race fuel or run some unique fuel for your car, your toy, you can. And then there'll be a dedicated 36 gallons for your generator. So the generator and the fuel station are different, and we do that so you can run special gases if you have that need. And then also notice that this is an industrial pump. We are ATC, you know, we do racing. We have our racing division where we build our stackers and we build our car haulers. And Sport Truck carries our entire line. They carry all of it. They carry our commercial line, they carry our stackers, and they carry our car haulers. So one cool thing about this is a full ATC dealer, Sport Truck is, so if you had any needs, you can give them a call. But I just wanted to point out it's the same fuel station that we're using in our race stackers. Also, again, we make our own doors, double sealed, slam latch with the lock, so you can lock up your fuel. As we come over here, we have the underneath, we have a pull tray. This is an option, but typically everybody options it. Sport Truck did. And I get asked a lot what these are, and I could get into this, but when you're making the deck and we'll show you because we have the deck down, this goes in between the transition between the floor and the deck so you don't trip or you have dogs that don't get their paws caught. So that's what these are for. Also, I get asked what these are for. These go on the corner of the gate, or we call it the playpen, and then it's for the drink holders. So you get the drink holders, and that's what these are for. We didn't set it up, but now you can sit out there, you can have your chairs outside, and you'd have a place to put your drink when you're drinking your cocktails and watching the sunset. Okay, so for this year, again, new model, this is called the 4020. There's 2 things you're gonna notice different. There's actually 3 things you're gonna notice different on the exterior and kind of in the interior. Number 1, with the 4020, we went with a pass-through storage. You didn't get that on the 4023. So this is a full pass-through. You have long items, fishing poles, kayak, I don't know, anything long you can stick through here. Also, due to the residential shower that we added with the glass door that we'll show you inside, we also added a foot of here inside. So you'll notice in this storage now, you didn't have all this extra storage. It's massive inside. Along with the pull-out, you have all that interior as well. This particular unit, we offer several solar packages from the 1 to the 2000 to the 3. New for this year, we have a 6000. This here is displaying what we call the 3000. That means you have a 3000 watt inverter. That's depicted over here, that big blue box. That package comes with 800 watts of solar. It also comes with 3000 watt and 270 times 2, 540 amp hour batteries from Battleborn. So the Battleborns are who we recommend. That's who we use. That's our OEM battery for our units. They come with a 10-year warranty. They do have heaters built in. We feel they're the best battery, so that's what we use. Also, all of our electronics for your solar and for it's all Victron. So we find that Victron's a good brand, and we decided to use that. It's been wonderful. Again, 800 watt solar, 3000 watt inverter. It runs the entire house, every plug. You can even run your air conditioner without having to be plugged in or the generator on with this system. Kind of something I wanted to point out. I know a water heater is a water heater, so we don't want to talk too much about it, but I have to tell you that I do a lot of, and I did a video on this particular, it's on YouTube, it's on our channel at ATC. I absolutely love this water heater. It's a Truma water heater. It's what we call a tankless, or you just don't run out of water. It is endless hot water, and you almost should call it an instant water heater because it is literally instant. You can go inside, you can turn on the water. It could be 30 degrees outside, and if you count to 3, you'll have hot water. So it's really a unique system. It's wonderful. It uses very little propane. It turns on when you need it and it turns off when you don't. So you're not just heating a 10-gallon water tank endlessly for no reason that you may or may not use. So this year it's in a package. If you marked a box, and most dealers have, I know that Sport Truck did, you will get this as a standard feature for ATC on your fifth wheel. So the fifth wheels will come with the Truma. So while we're over here on this side of the trailer, I did want to point out, we did make a change this year from Goodyear to Maxxis. So we use now Maxxis tires as standard. They're an excellent company. They've been in the off-road industry for years. We decided to go this route. We've done some testing on them. We think they're a great route, so that's what we chose. For this year, we have a new graphics package. We have new rims. This is a new wheel set, new tires. Also to point out, I talked about the two fuel stations. So here's your two fuel stations, one for the generator, one for the fuel station. So the two tanks. And then one thing to note, in case nobody knew, every ATC that we build is going to be on a torsion axle. We use Dexter, and they're all torsion. So all three axles here are torsion. It's almost like having independent suspension. If one of the wheels falls off, that will fall off, but those will stay on the road. You're not gonna have the cantilever like many of our competition has. So this is the 4023. The 4023 and the 4419, they all have six. It's gonna be the leveling system is what we call 6-point leveling system. It's all hydraulic. So hydraulic 6-point auto level, you hit the button inside or you do the app on your phone, you hit auto and it completely autos automatically, which is a great feature. New for this year, not only is it our graphics and our wheels that I talked about, we also did a rear awning. So that's new for this year. It does have a light in it. It's a Gerald awning, all power for the rear deck. Before we used to have, you were cooking on the back deck. You're not gonna be cooking now. It's gonna be nice to have the shade. This model has the, what we call the deck package, and it comes with, of course, the stairs. It's gonna come with your cables and the playpen or the deck enclosure. Okay, one thing about the new 4020 I want to tell you about is we did keep the frameless windows, as you can see in the picture, and they're still insulated. So it's a double insulated window, and we do have a 25-foot awning. It's full power. They can be operated again from your app or from inside. So we're at the back. We're gonna show you the inside. We're gonna start at the back. One thing to note here, like I'd already talked about the stairs, this is a great thing. It also has a nice gate here that you can keep shut. If you have little dogs, kids, nobody's gonna fall off. If you had too many to drink, whatever, it's safety. But also wanna note that on this deck, I get this question asked a lot of what is the capacity of the ramp door? And it is 4,000 pounds. So we are the most capacity out of any door out there of 4,000 pounds. And you can, and this is what we're designed to do, is this product is designed to load Jeeps. So you have a 16-foot cargo from the back up to the front kitchen, and you have a 20-foot cargo from the back up to the front fridge. So it is kind of unique. That's what ATCs are unique for, something that's very heavy. If you have a heavy Jeep, you have a heavy race car, of course the Polarises and the Can-Ams and all that, we can do that no problem. But we're unique because you can do things outside of the box that you normally wouldn't or can't do on our competition. Okay, so we talked about the door capacity. We talked that you can load Jeeps, you can load heavy cars. I also want to talk about weight. So this trailer weighs 13,000 pounds dry, and it has a GVWR of 21,000 pounds. So you can load 8,000 pounds in this unit. And this is a 40-foot unit. So it is unique on what you can load, again, because we're all aluminum, we're light to start with. So we're custom built frame. We don't purchase a frame from anybody. It's custom built at our facility. It comes in as raw material, and it comes out as a full-blown, custom built ATC frame. Okay, while we're back here, I wanted to point out that we use airline track, and we use 3 rows, and they go all the way up to the kitchen. And it gives you the flexibility. A lot of our competition are just giving you 4 areas to tie something down, 2 in the front, never in the kitchen. and 2 in the rear. So we run our track system all the way into the kitchen. If you wanted to put quads, bikes, who knows, bicycles, kayaks, you could. You have total flexibility with our track system. Also to note, another unique feature is that we have the track on the side. So the track on the side is designed to, if you wanted to move that table and you wanted to put that over on this side and you wanted that couch over here, you could do that. So again, if you wanted to watch TV and you're like, I don't like the couch there, I want it over here, you can do that with an ATC. You can change it all around. The track system allows complete flexibility of what you want to do. We also have extra tables. We have recliners that you can add. So we have an array of different items that fit in what we call the life track. Okay, so looking back now, this is what we call our Happy Jack bed. So we do offer a bed up on top. It is a queen bed, Happy Jack. And then this one has the optional, but again, Sport Truck opted for it, to have the couches. So we call these the Happy Jack couches. They make into a bed, so you can have 2 beds here, a bed up top, a bed here, and then of course it makes into a couch when you're not in use. Another thing I wanted to get into, what's different between 4020 and 4023 as far as a new model year. Clearly you can see our cabinets have changed. We do use a different cabinet now. They're super nice. They're self-close. We use residential hardware. We went with the powder-coated paint, and we did do a two-tone. And you can have this color down below, so top and bottom. You can have the green. This is sage green. It's displayed, or we have a nautical blue that we have as well. So you can have blue, green, or you could just match top to bottom. The top will always be this color, and you're always going to have the brushed bronze residential hardware. So that's new for this year. Another cool thing is we put lights underneath the cabinets. We did not have that before. Now you can sit here and actually see what you're eating. It's a very nice feature. Again, getting over 4020, 4023, the kitchen configuration is completely different. The refrigerator that's now in the front used to be right here. And so that made loading toys a little bit more of a challenge. So again, from this here, this cabinet back, you're 16 feet. So this will house any 4-seat car, your Pro Rs, your Can-Ams, and you can also throw a couple bikes up here in the kitchen area. So it is a very versatile unit. And having the new configuration of the kitchen and the front fridge is real nice. Another nice feature here, after you unload everything, we give you a little bit of counter extension, which is nice. So now you can have a little bit extra counter space for cooking. We moved the TV from up there to here. So this does swivel out. You just pull on this and you can swivel it around wherever you want. So that's a nice feature. It is a smart TV. So the remote, you can, if you had an internet provider or you wanted to go from your phone, you just push the button, Netflix, YouTube, it's all on the remote. So that's new for this year. While we're looking at the refrigerator's new for this year. This is a large 2-sided. This side is all going to be for your freezer, and then this is going to be your refrigerator, so it's a side-by-side. It's brand new, it's a Freon. We're very pleased with it. We've been using it in a couple test units and we love it. And while we're here, I'll also talk about ATC warranties. So we do offer best in class. I mean, there is nobody that offers a 3-year warranty on their coaches, and we do. And to take it a step further, we give you the 10-year structural warranty, which is very unique to anybody in the industry. Nobody's doing that but us. Again, that's because we have the confidence in our product. We build our own frames. They come in from scratch and we build from scratch. And so we stand behind the product. So we have a whole segment on this. I kind of went over Firefly. Nothing's really changed from the previous model to this, but it is nice if it's the first time you're tuning in. It is kind of this is your control panel where everything's going to happen. You have your home button. You have master lights. You can turn master lights off. Same for outside. You can turn them on, off from here. This here is your generator start and stop, your inverter. This is where your 3 zones. You do have 3 zones. You have a bedroom, a kitchen, and a garage. One thing to note, you do have 3 air conditioners on board, and all 3 are 15K, and all new for this year. They're GREE, G-R-E-E. They're a brand new product that we're using. We've been testing it out. They're phenomenal, good on energy, and they are excellent. This generator, the 6.0, will run all 3. They have soft start, and they are, like I said, they're 15K, but the unique feature about them is you'll notice here is they have heat pump. So we have a heat pump and dehumidifier. So new and in this model is there's 3 of them. So you have one in the bedroom, one in the kitchen, one in the garage, and this is where you turn them on and operate it. Again, you can do it from your app on your phone, which is super convenient, because if you're laying in bed and you want to change or something, you want to change it, you can do it right there from your phone, anywhere, outside, inside. So that's a nice feature. This next button is for your slides, your auto level, and this here kind of gets into your settings. But while we're here, I talked a lot about the mobile app. I'll just tell you here, it says mobile app. And you take a picture of that. There's a code here. You use this code, you push it in, it'll say, just like your car, like a Bluetooth, it's gonna Bluetooth to your phone, and that's how you do it, super easy. And this is Firefly, it's super awesome. Okay, so you're getting this raw. It literally just got here. This has not been cleaned, it's not been adjusted. This is how it traveled from Indiana to Chandler, Arizona. So you can kind of see how things, we don't get a lot of shifting in our units. Well, because of the torsion axle, it's kind of like having suspension on your trailer, so it works real good for us. Anyway, getting into what's new, 4020, this is brand new configuration. It's the first time you're seeing it. We went with a residential shower, glass door, with full body spray overhead, and then a little guy. I think the women love it because they can have a seat now if they wanted to shave their legs, even if you just wanted to sit down and wash. It's kind of a nice feature. It's brand new. We used to have a shower curtain and no seat. This glass door is a real nice feature. Also, in the previous model, this was a lot higher. I think my wife complained that she couldn't see herself. We fixed that. This is quite a bit lower. Again, this is all our brand new cabinetry, self-close. So if you want to just slam it, you can, and you're not going to hurt anything. So if you don't want to slam it, you just want it to go soft close, it'll still close. So lots of storage down here, up here, medicine cabinet. We still are using the porcelain toilet. And we'd still use a maxi vent fan with remote. You could just sit here. It operates, and it also has a rain, has the rain cover on it, the maxi vent. So you could leave these open while traveling if you wanted to. It wouldn't rip your vent off, which is a nice feature. This is the new bedroom of the 4020. It might look familiar because it's the same exact bedroom of our large 4419. But you're getting the same bedroom in a smaller coach, which has been super popular. It is a king slide out. You do have your nightstands, your plug-ins for your phones and iPads. You have the reading lights, and you have this big, huge front closet. Again, sorry, it's filthy. It just got here. It hasn't been detailed yet. You're seeing it raw. The huge closet, shelving up here, and you can hang your clothes. We do give you the desk, which is very nice. If you wanted to work from home, I think a lot of people are doing that now. If you wanted to work from the desert, this is a beautiful place to have and work from. You have your drawers. Storage in this unit is phenomenal. The entire underneath of the bed is completely storage. And again, one thing to note, we are an aluminum trailer company, hence ATC. Everything is mounted into the frame. It's an aluminum frame underneath here. This is insulated block foam. So a lot of guys are just using press board, no insulation. Again, this is block foamed insulated. And one of the biggest features I'd tell you about the competition is when you open this and it's the wood, these shocks, because they're very high pressure, they pull right out. We don't experience any of that. This is all going into aluminum structure, and it'll last for a long time. without having any issues. One cool feature also is that we do pre-plumb for washer dryer. You can have this as an additional closet. You can put a rod here and have additional hanging closet. I know my wife, we have the 4419. She's put in shelves that she bought at Walmart. So a lot of flexibility here, but the nicest thing is if you're a full-timer or planning on being out a lot, you do have a washer dryer. Here is all your electronics. It's all nice and housed. That's your 12-volt side, and this is your 110 side. It's all right here. It's all labeled. It's all clean. This here is for your Truma water heater for turning it on and off from interior. Super clean, and again, soft close, residential. Also let you know that this is standard. It's a TV, 32-inch. Again, it's the smart TV, just like downstairs. The difference is this is a 12-volt, which is kind of unique. You don't have to have your generator. You don't have to have your inverter on. You can just plug it in. One thing to tell you too, this comes off this bracket here, and there is a bracket for outside, and it goes right onto the outside bracket and plugs in. There is a 12-volt outside and a bracket. Okay, another thing that we did this year was kind of unique is we used to have this rug. We used to have it going up the stairs, and we had it into the bathroom, and we had it up on the area here. We did away with that, and we used this, this industrial linoleum. Though it looks like linoleum, it's actually brand new for this year. We used to do an extruded floor. It was very cold. There was no insulation factor. Now we use the same fiberboard, 1-inch insulated R7 that we use up top, and we have for years, and into the bathroom, but we now put it down here. You can still drive your heavy vehicles up in here. And again, all this framing is tied to the frame, bolted to the frame for strength. So we say that you can tie 5,000 pounds per tie down with the proper tie down ring that is rated for that. But I wanted to point this new floor out. This is probably our biggest change for this year. We warmed it up and made it feel nice. We did away with the carpets going up the stairs. These were just raw aluminum. We did away with that, and we put carpet on them for the wheel wells. So we tried to clean it up, make it feel warm and fuzzy for the ladies. So those are the big changes that we've done so far for the 4020. I want to thank you for your time and to go over anything. If you have any questions, please reach out to Sport Truck in Chandler. If you had any additional questions, they'll reach out to me, Brad Johnson, ATC Trailers, and I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have.
Hey, this is Daryl Elder with SportTruckRV. Thank you for visiting our channel. We specialize in Super C RVs, Renegade, Newmar, and ATC aluminum trailers. We update new content every week of all of our new inventory, so please subscribe so you never miss a new unit. Thank you.